What's up, everyone? So today it's going to be a real short video, the before, the during, and the after. And what I'm doing is these pork chops here. These are thick cut bone-in pork chops, and I'm using the Texas rub that I made that I've used on my ribs. It has it's a mixture of coarse black pepper, coarse kosher salt, and a little bit of paprika for color, and that's it. It's a 2-to-1 ratio of black pepper to salt, and it was great on the ribs. So I'm going to try them on these pork chops. So in the meantime, let's go outside and see what's going on the smoker. Unfortunately, I will not be using the old country smoker. So I have the Weber going on. And yes, that is a cured pork belly that I just put on not too long ago. This will be on until it reaches about 140, 145 degrees internal. Down there, I don't know if you can see it, that's the Lava-Lock fire dial. So I'm gonna put the pork chops on there and let them smoke for a bit, and then I'm gonna transfer them over to the charcoal grill, which is a little messy right now, but stay tuned, we'll be back. Okay, so I got everything on. I don't have to worry about any cross-contamination because it's all pork. So I have inside the smoker I have some Royal Oak hardwood lump, and then I have 3 maple chunks inside. If you've seen any of my other videos, you've seen the setup. I didn't use a lot of charcoal because it's going to be a short cook, but it's just enough to get this one done. This will probably take about 2 hours, and I'll let this smoke for a little bit before I put it on the grill and char it on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Flames starting to come up, and then we will be back when it's time to go on. I'm also going to be grilling some ground chuck sliders, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try this Texas rub on them. I'll sprinkle some on both sides and then throw them on the grill. Okay, seasoned on both sides, not too much. These are small sliders, so I don't want to have them to be too salty or anything. Okay, so I'm going to put these on the grill and get them cooked and see how they come out. It's just going to be sliders, some American cheese, some ketchup, mayo, maybe some mustard. Let's take a peek at the pork belly and the pork chops. Everything looks good. And as soon as the smoke clears, get a nice char on one side, and in a few more seconds I'm going to flip them over, get a nice char on the other side, and then I'm going to set them over to the cool side and let them finish cooking. And there's the flip. Flame broiled, almost like Burger King, except better. So I'm going to close the lid so it doesn't burn up everything. And there goes the cheese on top. That's just some American cheese cut into squares. Perfect size to fit on top of these little sliders that I got from Publix. And these will be done shortly. Okay, sliders are done. Ketchup and mayo on both sides. I should have smashed these burgers a little bit, but it's okay. And let's give it a taste. It's nothing to write home about. Very juicy. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe a little bit more of the Texas rub, but other than that, it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna finish with the pork chops and then wrap this video up. I'm gonna go ahead and get these on the grill. I'm starting to lose sunlight. Get them on. As long as I don't drop it. You can see these are pretty thick sized pork chops. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this open so I can get some flames coming up, and then flip it after about a minute, and then go ahead and transfer it to the cooler side and let it finish off until I get a good temperature in the middle. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm gonna get the 145. Oh, that's good. And alright, so these are done. Texas rub, salt, pepper, little paprika for color. We'll go ahead and take these off and let them rest. Alright, these look good. So I'm gonna let these rest for about 10 minutes. And you know what, I'm gonna put some butter on it. You always hear people putting butter on steak. What about the pork chop? Let's see if I can put one there. And put one there. And I'm gonna let this sit and melt all over this pork chop. And then we'll come back and try it. The pork belly is now, actually I should say bacon, it's done. It's got an internal temperature of 150. It's pretty much the same all around. So I'm going to let this cool in the refrigerator before I slice it into bacon pieces. And let's take a look at the pork chops. The butter is melted, looks really good. I'm going to take a bite and see what it tastes like with this Texas rub. If I put just the right amount, not enough, we'll see. Okay, hold on a second. Alright, slice it like a piece of cake. I did not rub it in the juices. That's how it looked when I pulled it out. Alright, let's give it a taste. Okay. Not too bad. It's just basic salt, pepper. But it is very much edible. And it's got that nice grilled taste to it with a little bit of smoke. It's pretty good. Let's see, get a close up. Alright, so that concludes this 10-minute video. If I talk any longer, it's going to hit 11 minutes. So we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll try and do another one sooner than later.